Hello there, it's your boy Nee, and welcome to the Bodybuilding Do It Right channel. Today we will be looking at the seated shoulder press. Okay, now to perform that exercise, we're going to use either of these. We're going to use either this one with the pad quite short, which I would not advise to newbies. Yes, and then this one. So we could use this or that one. With this one, we have a higher part for you to rest your upper back on, and when performing the exercise, we want to increase the angle to about this level. This one is as high as it could get. And but first and foremost, let's talk about the muscle that we're going to build with this exercise. The muscle we're going to build is the front delt. Okay, that's the big muscle here. What does that muscle do? That muscle attaches to the clavicle up there and extends to the arm. So what this muscle is known for, or what this muscle does, is move the arm from this position all the way up there. So by moving the arm this way, you compress this muscle. Okay, now the muscle direction, the direction of the muscle fibers is from here to there. So when performing the exercise, what you ideally want to do to get a pump or to build that muscle is to move it in the direction of those muscle fibers, and it's that way. So now you would understand how this position affects the way we do the exercise, because so many people have done the exercise in the wrong way for too long, and today we're going to look at a proper way to actually maximize that effect of the exercise on your muscle growth. So the muscle is responsible for, once again, lifting the arm that way. Okay, now if you look at the angle, I'm not lifting the muscle this way, I'm lifting the muscle that way, about 50 degrees away from my body. Okay, that way. So in moving it that way, when we want to perform the presses, we bring our arm this way, and this should be the neutral position you keep your arm. So if you look at my body from the side, you'll see that it's not flared out that way, it's rather this way, and this is the neutral position you want to keep your arm when you're performing the presses. So let's look at it here. If I'm using this one, which is if I'm not a newbie and I'm using this one, the whole idea is to put your back, is to sit down and put your back on the pad in, again, a neutral position where your back is not so arched, but at least it's well placed, it's well positioned, with your upper back more on the pad as compared to your lower back. Because if you put your lower back, then ideally you've changed the position of your spine, and you don't want to do that. So the good thing with using this is you get to put your feet on the pads and push yourself into the seat. Okay, you get to push yourself into the seat while performing the exercise. Whereas in this case, you don't get that option. In this case, you will just sit straight. Only advantage is you sit deep inside there, because angling this takes the back part of the seat down. So you get to sit somewhere and have a bit of a support here. And then in the same case, you want to put your back in, and you put your spine in a neutral position where it's a bit curved. And then to perform the exercise, we pick up the weights and drop the weights in, again, the neutral position of the arm. Note again, we understood that we don't want to flare our hands out this way. That's not neutral. If you do this, you would actually feel that it's very uncomfortable. But if you brought it forward a bit, you would find it way easier, even if the weights are heavy. We've seen where the muscle is at, and we've seen why we're going to lift it that way. So now let's look at how the exercise actually performs. So you push the weight up with your knees, do the same on the other arm, and do not flare your arms out this way. You will injure your rotator muscles there. With the weights here, push up that way, contracting that muscle when you get to the top. I mean, the front delts I told you about. Okay? So as you drive it down, you want to drive your elbows as though you're trying to hit your hips with the weights. Okay, that's the pattern or the line in which you draw the weight, and then you push up, drop the weights that way. There are people who ask you to do this. If you make your palm face in front of you, your shoulders are going to flare out. Give it a bit of a tilt, and then give it a push up, and that is how the exercise is done. Let me take you through some of the sets of the exercise, and we'll see how to do it even when we have heavier weights.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy.
Thanks for watching. Looking forward to read your questions and views in the comment section. Kindly hit the like and smash the subscribe button for more content ahead. See y'all later.